So hello and a warm welcome to all fans of Spanish football. It is great to have you on board again. We all remember, of course, so vividly the memories of last season, but now the slate has been wiped clean, and ahead of us, months and months of toil, sometimes torture and travail, but as ever, it will all be worth it in the end. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
La alineación de hoy será...
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. 3 points on day one, that's what they're both after. Ansu Fati. Rodrigo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Ansu Fati. He could be in here. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Madryt. Mbappe! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he'll shoot here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Valverde. Now Mendy. Rafinha. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Point-blank header! He will be livid with himself. It's Lewandowski! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 25 el dorsal 9.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
Rodrigo, hit into the middle, and the keeper's in command.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ansu Fati. Rafinha. To Ansu Fati. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's shifting through the gears here. Backward it goes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Mendy. Bellingham. Oh, good read. Casado. Balda. Looks to the other side. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. No, not quite.
Mbappe must have known only his very best would even have a chance from that angle. It was very acute.
And Sufati, Rafinha, and we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Rafinha.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Mendy, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And Sufati. Rodrigo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a go! There it is! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Marcó en el minuto 54 el dorsal 5.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Now the finish! Marvellous goal!
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 11.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Casado. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 9. La asistencia a este partido
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Madryt. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madryt. And Kubasi. Now he's off and running. Now Casado. Looking for options for movement. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vinicius Junior! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here. Away from immediate danger. Spread out to the left. Pass is just off target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Valverde. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo! Oh, such a... Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
That is good alertness.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
In with the challenge. Bellingham. Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ansu Fati. That is very well defended. Bellingham. Carvajal. And that's been intercepted. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Great hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That'll be a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's it. It is all over. Madrid already feeling that sinking feeling on day one. A poor start, and that result will have sceptics and critics wondering about them. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, this was one of the teams, Peter, that I